Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing well. So in this video, I want to talk about Bitcoin, okay? And I want to talk about specifically why you guys should at least buy one Bitcoin, just one single Bitcoin, okay? Why? Okay, so in this video, okay, I want to talk about that, right? And if you guys are in fact, OG, viewers or subscribers, you guys would know, right? When I first, started off making videos on this YouTube channel, right? I did in fact talk mostly about, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, right? Specifically Bitcoin, right? And, I specifically talked about mostly, okay, most of the time, right? On why you guys should be at least accumulating and, buying at least one single Bitcoin. So I want to, make another video on that topic, okay? Just in case, this is for the people out there, right, that pretty much follow me, that are in fact subscribed to me, right, and watch most of my videos, okay, and you guys, right, are in fact, investing and accumulating and having that mindset of accumulating at least one full Bitcoin. This video is for you, okay? This video is for you guys, right? So if you're out there and you're watching this video right now, and you have that mindset of accumulating at least one full Bitcoin, you haven't really got there yet, but you're almost there. Maybe you have 10% of a Bitcoin, 20% of a Bitcoin, right? 50% of a Bitcoin, half a Bitcoin, and you're still having that goal of owning and accumulating one full Bitcoin. This video is for you. Please watch out, okay? Watch through this whole video. So let's just start off by saying why. Okay, why do I keep saying this, guys? Like, why do I keep telling you guys, okay, and reminding you guys, to buy at least one single Bitcoin, just one Bitcoin. Okay, I'm not talking about, multiple Bitcoins. Okay, I'm just talking about one single Bitcoin. Okay, a full Bitcoin, right? Why? Well, let me tell you why, guys, right? We know that Bitcoin is the most scarce asset out there. Personally, guys, I think it is. You know what I mean? I really do believe, personally, right? My own personal humble opinion, like Bitcoin is literally the most scarce asset out there, right? It really is. Why do I say this? Well, we all know that Bitcoin has a supply limit, which is 21 million Bitcoins to ever exist. No more, no less. That's it. Only 21 million Bitcoins can ever exist, and that's it. Okay. So over 19 million so far, guys. Okay, as I'm filming this video, right? It's 2022 right now. So, as I'm filming this video right now, over 19 million Bitcoins have in fact been mined, and a lot of people are in fact saying the year like 2140 or over 100 years from now, okay, that is when the last Bitcoin will in fact be mined. That's when all the Bitcoins will finally be mined. Okay, so we still have time, right? So there's always a few years, every like 4 years or so, there's something called the Bitcoin halving. Okay, so it always happens every few years. Okay, so that happens. So yes, guys, right? Think about it, okay? Bitcoin is really scarce. Like I said, there's a supply limit, which is 21 million Bitcoins, okay? And hear me out, guys, okay? I've told you guys this, I've mentioned this plenty of times, but I'm gonna say it again, okay? Realistically, we don't actually have 21 million Bitcoins. We actually have less than that. Why? Well, over the few years ever since Bitcoin first came out, right, you can start buying and selling and trading and whatnot over the few years, ever since 2009 to now, right, over the past few years, okay, ever since Bitcoin existed, right, a few million Bitcoins, a few thousands, a few millions of Bitcoins have in fact been lost forever. You know what I mean? Maybe someone bought it in the early stages. They put it into a hard wallet or a cold wallet, right? And they don't have access to it anymore because they don't know, the key password and whatnot, right? So that Bitcoin's gone pretty much. Maybe they bought, a few thousands, maybe tens and thousands of Bitcoins, and then they stored it into a cold wallet or a hard wallet. And then maybe, they don't know the key password and whatnot, right? So that Bitcoin's gone forever, pretty much. You know what I mean? It's just lost, right? It's gone, okay? Because they don't have access to it, guys, okay? So realistically, guys, and that's just an example, you know what I mean? But realistically, guys, okay, we don't actually have 21 million Bitcoins, okay? We actually have less than that now. So obviously, right, 21 million Bitcoins is a really limited. That's already scarce itself, right? And we are in fact losing, a few thousand Bitcoins, every, I want to say every like few months and of course few years, you know what I mean? And obviously the supply for Bitcoin is going lower and lower and lower. So realistically, guys, I want to say personally, I think we only have about 16 to 15 million Bitcoins. And I really do believe, right, in the next few years, I'm talking, 5 to 10 years from now, okay? I'm talking about a decade, okay? So years down the road, more Bitcoins will in fact be lost. So obviously the supply will in fact get lower, okay? And Bitcoin's going to be even more scarce, guys. Think about it. Like 21 million, okay? That's already limited, you know what I mean? It's not even that much, okay? And it's going lower and lower and lower, the supply for Bitcoin, right? It's going lower and lower and lower, right? So don't you guys think the price will in fact manage to go up because the supply is going lower? And hear me out, guys, right? A lot of people right now are in fact using Bitcoin as payments. Not even just Bitcoin. I'm talking about cryptocurrency in general. You know what I mean? There's a lot of major companies, okay? And of course, countries and cities that are in fact accepting Bitcoin and cryptocurrency as payments. I told you guys this many times. I really do believe that cryptocurrency, okay, is the future of money. I feel like personally, guys, a lot of people will start, using Bitcoin, using Ethereum, right? Using cryptocurrency in general to start paying for things, maybe paying for the rent, the bills, paying for groceries and whatnot, like what we use today. Mainly people use their debit cards or credit cards or Apple Pay, Cash App, whatever it is, PayPal, okay? I feel like a lot more people will in fact start using Bitcoin and cryptocurrency as payments in the future. So we won't be using debit cards no more. We won't be using credit cards no more, okay? Like I feel like more people will in fact start using crypto as payments, and a lot more, major businesses and companies, right? And of course, countries and cities around the world will start accepting Bitcoin and cryptocurrency as payments. And that's why, guys, I really do believe crypto is in fact the future. Okay, that's just personally coming from me. Okay, I've told you guys this many times. I feel like that's really is possible because there are in fact, a few countries out there that are in fact accepting Bitcoin and cryptocurrency as payments. Okay, look at Dubai. You know what I mean? That's just an example right there. A lot of people in Dubai, right, use Bitcoin and crypto as payments, and they accept crypto and Bitcoin as payments. Think about it, guys. And of course, I'm talking about businesses and major companies that are in fact accepting Bitcoin and crypto as payments, guys. Okay, it's already happening right now. You know what I mean? So think about it, right? There's already like ATMs for, Bitcoin, for crypto in general. You know what I mean? So I just believe that, Bitcoin is the future and cryptocurrency is the future, right? Now, let's talk about why. Why do I keep saying and keep reminding you guys, okay, I'm telling you guys and I'm begging you guys to buy one full Bitcoin. Well, think about it, okay? I really do believe one Bitcoin is going to be worth not just $1 million, okay? Not just 1 million. I'm talking about millions of dollars in the future. I'm talking maybe, 10, 15, 20 years from now and longer than that. You know what I mean? I want you guys to hold this one Bitcoin for as long as you can. As long as you can. And hey, listen, if you can accumulate and own more than one Bitcoin, please do. And hold that Bitcoin. Hold it for your future self, guys. Please. I'm telling you guys this right now, okay? The Bitcoin price is going to absolutely skyrocket. We know right now that Bitcoin is not doing too well, okay? 2022, okay? Bitcoin's performance has not been great, okay? Mainly, majority of the time, we've been going down. You know what I mean? We have been seeing crashes. We've been going on a downtrend a lot, okay? And that's completely fine. There's different cycles to this, guys. Obviously, right now we are in fact in a bear market, right? Last year in 2021, right, we were in fact in a bull market, right? Bitcoin was literally the best performing asset as of 2021. We all know that, right? Cryptocurrency itself, okay, it did absolutely amazing. Okay, Bitcoin reached a new all-time high. Ethereum, right, reached a new all-time high. We saw Solana absolutely exploding. You know what I mean? So a lot of cryptocurrencies did in fact perform really, really well as of last year in 2021, right? But this year is a different story, right? We obviously had, majority of the time, yes, we had a few pumps, but majority of the time we did in fact see, dumps, crashes, dips, and whatnot. You know what I mean? Majority of the time, yes. Even though, yeah, we had a few pumps, but majority of the time we've been going down, guys. Okay, so like I said, there's different cycles to this. Right now, okay, we are in fact in a bear market. So I really do believe in the next 2 to 3 years, okay, we'll break out of this bear market that we're currently in right now, okay, and then we'll run back up to another bull market. So I'm talking the year 2024 to 2025. That is when Bitcoin is going to be well over $100,000 in my opinion. You know what I mean? I'm going to be, we'll probably see Ethereum at like $20,000, you know what I mean, for one Ethereum, right? So it's going to be absolutely amazing. That's just coming from me, you know what I mean? This is just my own personal opinion, right? But I'm telling us this right now. If you just buy one full Bitcoin and you hold that Bitcoin, you store that one Bitcoin somewhere safe, okay? Somewhere safe, right? For long term, for your future self, okay? You will in fact become a millionaire. I know for a fact a lot of people right now, okay, want to have freedom in this life. You guys want to have financial freedom. Like, let's not lie to ourselves. Can we please, like, you know what I mean? Like, let's not lie to ourselves, guys. I know for a fact you guys want to have financial freedom. You want to have freedom in this life. You can do whatever you want. You want to be your own boss. You know what I mean? Make your own time, right? Work whenever you want, wherever you want. You know what I mean? So I'm telling you this right now. If you own one full Bitcoin, this one Bitcoin, in a way, okay, in a way, it will make you a millionaire. Because like I said, one Bitcoin in the future will be worth millions, not just 1 million. I'm talking millions of dollars. You know what I mean? I really do believe in that. You know what I mean? I really do. It's just like saying, for example, if you see someone own a Lamborghini, let's just say a Lamborghini Aventador, because we know that car is like almost $1 million and some of them are well over $1 million, okay? If you know someone that owns a Lamborghini, right, in general, you know that they got that money. You know what I mean? You know that they are, in fact, in somewhat way wealthy. You know, that's how we see them. You know what I mean? Because it's a nice ass car. It's a exotic car. You know what I mean? It's not a cheap car, right? So we know, right? If we know someone that owns a Lamborghini, we know that they got money and they, in some type of way, are in fact wealthy, obviously. Because like I said, it's not a cheap car, right? The same thing's going to happen with Bitcoin, right? In the future, okay, I really do believe, okay, let's just say, like we say, someone owns, a few Bitcoins or one Bitcoin or two Bitcoins. We'll be like, well, that guy is wealthy. You know what I mean? That's exactly how I see, okay, the future for Bitcoin. You know what I mean? It's like if someone owns a mansion and whatnot, you know what I mean? It's going to be the exact same thing. I really do believe Bitcoin is like literally just digital property. You know what I mean? It really is, guys. You know what I mean? That's how I see it in the future. You know what I mean? Just like what Michael Saylor says himself, right? But yes, guys, I'm being dead serious, okay? I really do see Bitcoin, okay, reaching millions of dollars in the next over a decade. 100% it's going to happen. I'm talking 15, 20, 25, 30 years from now, guys. We're going to see Bitcoin at millions of dollars for one Bitcoin. So this is why, guys, I've been telling you guys to at least buy one full Bitcoin now and to accumulate. Try your best to accumulate at least one full Bitcoin now, guys. Okay? Like, this is the thing, guys, okay, to buy Bitcoin and to, invest into Bitcoin, you don't have to, invest, because Bitcoin right now is currently at like, I think $19,000 as I'm filming this video right now. I think it's around $19,000 to $20,000. Let's just say it's at $20,000. You don't have to invest, a whole $20,000 into Bitcoin to accumulate one full Bitcoin. You can literally invest and start investing into Bitcoin, right, with $1, $5, $10, a few $100, a few $1,000, maybe $3,000, $5,000, $10,000, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be, full $20,000 to invest into Bitcoin. When I first started off investing into Bitcoin, I thought that, but I didn't know, you could start off investing, only a few $100 or $1,000, right? So this is what I want you guys to do, okay? And of course, guys, this is not financial advice. This is just personally what I'm personally doing, and I hope you guys will in fact follow along with me, okay? Because I want you guys to have financial freedom. I want you guys to have some type of wealth, and of course to become a millionaire, right? But you should always do your own research, guys, okay? Always, right? But I'm telling you this right now, personally, okay? If you guys don't have a lot of money, okay, just dollar cost average. Like I said at the beginning of this video, you don't have to invest, tens and thousands of dollars into Bitcoin. You can literally start off investing, a few dollars into Bitcoin. So every week or every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks or every month, whatever works out for you, invest at least, whatever works out for you. It could be $100, it could be $300, $500, $1,000. Okay, keep doing that. Okay, so every week, keep investing. Let's just say $100 into Bitcoin. Keep doing that every week for the next 10 years. Okay, you will. Okay, you will in fact. Okay, I feel like you will in fact become a millionaire. Okay, like I said, this is not financial advice, guys. Always do your own research. Okay, none of my videos on my YouTube channel is in fact financial advice. Okay, none of them. So always do your own research, guys. So if you're out there and you're spending your money right now on dumb things that you realistically do not need, I'm talking about, just items, things that you don't need, like upgrading to a new iPhone, right? Or buying designer clothes or a nice bag or a nice watch. You know what I mean? Like all these type of things, you don't really need it. You know what I mean? Like I used to be that type of person, guys. You know what I mean? I used to buy, jewelry, right? I used to buy earrings a lot, necklaces. Okay. I used to always upgrade to the new iPhone. This is an iPhone 12 now. We know that the iPhone 14's out. So I haven't upgraded my phone for over 2 years now. So I don't care no more. You know what I mean? And I used to buy a lot of, clothes. I'm talking about Balenciaga, Louis Vuitton. Okay. Like a lot. You know what I mean? And of course, shoes. We can't forget about shoes. I have so many shoes. Okay. I used to collect a lot of shoes back in the days. I'm talking about like Jordans and Yeezys and Off-Whites and all that. I stopped, guys. I'm gonna resell all of them, and I have. Okay, and I'm putting that money into my future. I'm investing it into myself, guys. Okay, so I'm telling you right now, please do not buy dumb things that you actually do not need. Okay, just save your money. Okay, and don't cost average, right? So like I said, every week or every 2 weeks, whatever works out for you, invest it. Okay, invest into your future self, guys. Okay, and Bitcoin, you guys should be investing into Bitcoin for your future self, and to at least have that goal, have that mindset, okay, in your head. Okay, having that goal of accumulating and owning at least one full Bitcoin. Please, please, guys, please just buy one Bitcoin. This one Bitcoin in the future will in fact change your life, guys. Okay, like I said, always do your own research, guys. Okay. Study what Bitcoin is, right? There's plenty. Look, let me show you guys this. Okay, this book right here is called the Bitcoin Standard, right? This book right here taught me a lot about Bitcoin. You know what I mean? I already knew, what Bitcoin was because I just did my research on the internet. But I read this book as well. I bought it. Okay, it was only like $20. You know what I mean? And it's a great book, guys. If you don't know much about Bitcoin and what it is and how it works and whatnot, right? Please get this book. I highly suggest it. It's a great book to read. Okay. So please read it. And it's actually an amazing book, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, it really is. So please give it a read. Okay. I know a lot of you guys are probably not into reading. Trust me, a few years ago, 3 years ago, I wasn't the type of person to read. But nowadays, reading books is actually really peaceful. It really is. And it actually does educate yourself. You know what I mean? And like changes your mindset a lot. You know what I mean? It really does, right? So you always got to educate yourself. You know what I mean? So study what Bitcoin actually is and invest in it. You know what I mean? Because obviously, guys, you are in fact investing into this asset. So you got to know what it is, how it works, right? So that being said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I feel like I've been talking a lot, but I hope you guys, will take my advice. But like I said, you should always do your own research. This is not financial advice or anything like that. But personally, okay, for the people that do in fact take my advice and listen to me and invest into Bitcoin, okay, and keep consistently, dollar cost average into Bitcoin in the next few years, 5-10 years, I know for a fact you guys will become a millionaire. 100%. If you have accumulated one full Bitcoin, do not sell it. I'm telling us right now, even though, yes, we know that Bitcoin is really, really, really volatile. It goes up and down a whole bunch, okay? Daily, yes, it goes up and down a whole bunch. Years, yes, it goes up and down a whole bunch. But decades, it's shooting up. It's always going up, guys. So hold that Bitcoin long term, guys. Hold that one Bitcoin for your future self. And hey, if you're out there and you're watching this video right now and you can afford to, invest into Bitcoin and accumulate more than one Bitcoin. You know, you can buy, you know, multiple Bitcoins, you know, 3, 4, 5 Bitcoins, 10 Bitcoins and more. Please do. And hold at least some of those Bitcoins long term. Okay. It'll be a blessing if you guys could just accumulate and buy one full Bitcoin. You know what I mean? This one full Bitcoin will in fact change your life, guys. I've told you guys this many times. And like I said, Bitcoin is dropping right now. Okay. It's been dropping for the past few months, ever since last November, okay, of 2021. Okay. When Bitcoin was at its previous all-time highs of almost $70,000. Right now, it's currently at like $19,000 to $20,000. That's literally like an over 70% drop from its previous all-time high. So think about it, guys. It's a great time right now to buy some Bitcoin. It's a great time right now to at least accumulate one full Bitcoin. Having that goal of accumulating one full Bitcoin. Imagine trying to buy one Bitcoin when it's at 300,000. One Bitcoin for 300,000, right? In the next few years. Imagine that. You know how stupid that would be? You know what I mean? Like, you can literally buy one right now for, you know, $19,000 to $20,000. It's cheap. It's like literally buying a new car. I said it's cheap. $20,000 is actually still a lot of money. Okay, it is. I'm not saying it's not a lot of money. It still is obviously a lot of money. You can obviously do a lot with 20K. Okay, but trust me, guys. Okay, this right now is in fact a great time to accumulate one full Bitcoin and to buy Bitcoin. It's dropped a lot. We are in fact in a bear market. What do we do in a bear market? We buy when everyone else is losing faith, okay, with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in general. Okay, everyone is panicking. Everyone is fearful, you know, extremely fearful. We're going to be the complete opposite. We're going to be greedy. We're going to start buying, investing, right? Accumulating. You know what I mean? We're going to do the complete opposite, guys. For some reason, a lot of people out there that like to FOMO in. When Bitcoin is pumping, when Ethereum is pumping, when the whole crypto market is pumping, that's when guys don't want to buy for some reason. No one wants to buy when it's going down. So we're going to do the complete opposite of what everyone else is doing, okay? Pretty sure we all know this. So, yeah, Bitcoin is dropping. It's currently at like $19,000 to $20,000 right now, and I really do believe, okay, in the next few months it's gonna drop even more. I'm talking, you know, maybe it'll go down to $16,000, maybe even $14,000, maybe even $12,000 potentially, right? So we're gonna see what happens. I'll give you guys an update on that. But yes, I'm officially gonna go ahead and end this video here. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Please give this video a huge thumbs up, and of course subscribe to the channel if you guys have not yet already. I really would appreciate that, and I catch you guys all in my next video. Have a blessed day, guys.